Hi guys, welcome back to Honest Try TV with Nicole. Today I'm going to be making the Green Chef Barbecue Pork Cheeseburgers. I'm starving, so it looks like the cook time on this is 30 minutes. I'm hoping that I can do it in less than that because, yeah, I really want to try and get this done as soon as possible. Why I always wait until I'm like dying of hunger to try to start preparing these meals, but such is life. Jason's not here to help me because he's working again. This potato, you received his convention. No? What? Is this important? I don't understand. What? 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 What does that mean? Okay. All right, so that's everything that we've got in the bag. I'm gonna set that aside. And let's see, outside of the bag, I also got some ground pork. So let me grab that out of the refrigerator. Boom. Okay, let's go. Prep. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Done. Okay. Half potatoes. Lengthwise, lay flat, cut into wedges. Slice the scallion. Cut up the cabbage. My cabbage is already chopped, looks like. Here's my cabbage. There's not a lot of it. It's already chopped up for me, so yay. But I can skip that step, I guess. Looks like there's a heck of a lot more cabbage in this picture. Can you guys see that? I guess you can. That looks like way more cabbage than what I've got in this bag. Like a handful of cabbage. But okay, whatever. It's already pre-chopped, so I'm not going to complain. So I need to chop up the scallion and this one potato. All right. And then from there, I'm going to season and roast these in the oven for 20 minutes. And then we move on to our burgers. Form the patties. And then we fry those bad boys up, throw them on the bread, and we're done. It looks pretty straightforward, so let's go. All right, so I'm going to start with my prep. Let me just grab a cutting board real quick. Okay, I'm back. And we're going to, again, one thing I really like about Green Chef is that they bag all of the ingredients for recipe together. Oh, there is a second potato. Hey! So instead of throwing everything just randomly into a box, and then you have to sort through and sift and try and figure out what goes with what recipe. That's something that I've noticed with other services, and it's just so convenient to be able to just pull out the bag, open it up, and have all of your ingredients already nicely packaged together. For those of you who are new to our channel, I am not a chef. I don't cook often. So if you're expecting, expertise, yeah, you got the wrong one. According to Epicurious standards, I am a level 1 chef. And, I'm just out here doing the best I can not to starve to death. And that's about it. The other thing that I really like about Green Chef so far, and this is our first box from them, so it's been interesting trying out their recipes for the first time. But the second thing that I really like is that they tell you exactly how to cut an item so that you get the shape that you need. Because if they told me just slice it into wedges, I don't know what I'm gonna do to make that happen. So this is helpful. Actually, I know that I'm doing this wrong because I think we're supposed to go lengthwise, but oh well, we're here now. So they're going to be like crescent moon chips. What the heck ever, it's fine. Jason doesn't care. As long as it's edible. And I certainly don't care either because I'm starving right now. This is looking a little bad, this piece right here. I don't know if you can see this. Looking a little brown right there. So I'm going to just cut that off. other than that, our potatoes looking pretty good. They're all chopped up and done. Not exactly the wedge piece. I mean, now you know your level 1 when they tell you exactly how to cut it and you still jack it up. Whatever. Whatever. So we're going to just toss these in a bowl. Get them off my tiny little cutting board so that I can season them, throw them on some parchment paper, and then toss them in the oven to roast. All right, so next up we've got our scallions. All right, here we go. I'm gonna cut the green part off, set aside. I'm going to separate these bad boys out. Let's just pull them apart. It's good. And then I'm going to slice these. I need to chop up the white part probably. I wonder if they give me separate directions for how to use the white and the green. Doesn't look like it, but let me just... All right, scallion. Where else is it? Okay, ground and scallion bowl used for potatoes. Okay, so they just want me to... They don't want me to sprinkle? They want me to use some of it as garnish? No. Interesting. They want me to mix the entire scallion in with the pork patty. That's interesting. I'm sorry. From other recipes, I'm used to using the white part and then reserving the green for garnish, or like to sprinkle later. It's throwing me off just a smidge. All right, we're done. Okay. All right. Place potatoes in medium bowl. Boom. Drizzle with olive oil. Our Italian style herbs and dill. Is this it? Oh, no, wait. So what's this? Oh, this is barbecue spice bin. Whoops. Read, Nicole. All right, so I'm going to mix this in with this, salt, pepper, throw it on a pan, throw it in the oven for 24 minutes. All right, let me grab the olive oil. And let's go ahead and open this package. I wonder what this tastes like. No salt. No salt included in that seasoning. It's just like an Italian herb seasoning, like oregano, rosemary. Okay. Pepper. Tempted to use red pepper flakes, honestly. Oh, whatever. I'm going to stick to the recipe. Lots of black cracked pepper going into this bad boy. I'm going to stir it up. All right, that looks about good. All right, so I'm going to set that aside because my oven's still only on 261. I will go ahead and prep my pan, though, I guess. Set it over there on the stove so I can throw it in when we finally get to 400. Okay, I'm back. So let's work on our patties. Place ground pork and scallion in bowls in the bowl that you used for the potatoes. Okay, here we go. Scallion. And go over here. didn't go as planned. Still very well sealed. Come out the packet. Oh, Lord Father, help me. Come on. Jeez. Come on. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this. Maybe with some scissors. My scissors are dirty. So, screw it. Come on. Freaking A. Alright, here we go. Whatever. I've got my ground pork and my scallions in the bowl that I use for the potatoes. They say to season it with the spice blend, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and then mix thoroughly until everything is distributed evenly. All right, so here we go with the barbecue spice blend. Okay, that in there. And salt and pepper. My hands are really dirty. Let me grab a napkin. Don't want to get raw pork all over my salt and pepper. Okay, my pepper. Just gonna eyeball this. That looks about right. All right, and then we're gonna blend until evenly distributed throughout the mixture. All right. Here we go. All right. There's my little scallion pork ball. All right. So I'm just going to form the patties and such right over there by the stove before I put them into the grease. Trying not to get raw pork on anything as we migrate our way over to the stove. Get them frying. The middle eye is my favorite eye. But for these purposes, we'll use this one. So you can get a good shot of all the action. There we go. All right, so we'll be on this eye. I have a gas stove, in case that matters to anybody. 22 minutes on these potatoes. So setting my kitchen timer now. Okay, that's underway. All right. It's coming together. So off camera, you can't see me right now, but I am forming my 2 burger patties. And go ahead and put them in the grease. 1/4 of an inch thickness. And there we go. That's 1. 2. I think we're supposed to go 4 minutes on each side, but right now I need to wash my hands, get all this raw pork off of me. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to do just 3 to 4 minutes on each side. It's been about a minute while I was washing my hands. To finish the patties, you drizzle them with mild barbecue sauce, sprinkle with cheese. I'll probably skip cheese on mine because me and cheese don't do well. Transfer to a pan to bake 3 to 4 minutes until patties are fully cooked and cheese is melted. Interesting. Then you toast the brioche buns on the oven rack. for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll probably skip that step. And then apply barbecue sauce to the buns. So we're not doing anything with cabbage other than applying it directly to the burger. Interesting. I was expecting to do something with the cabbage, to season it or something. Okay, sounds good. So we've got 18 minutes left on our potatoes and about 2 minutes left on this side of the pork patties. And then we're basically done. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip my burgers. Wow, they're looking pretty good. So 4 more minutes on this side before we apply the barbecue sauce and cheese. Okay, so it's been 4 minutes on this side. The instructions now say that I should drizzle with mild barbecue sauce and then sprinkle the cheese. In the bag, we did get mild barbecue sauce, but I'm not going to use that because I have this. Da, 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 da. And I know for a fact that I love this stuff, so I'm going to use this instead. And I'm just going to be really generous. Now we're supposed to drizzle with cheddar. Again, I'm pregnant and cheese doesn't like me, or my body doesn't like cheese, or my son doesn't like cheese. I can't do cheese. So I'm going to put 100% of this on Jason's burger and leave mine as is. Jesus, Father. Let's do this with my hand because oh, that grease is killing me. There. Put this on Jason's burger. Try not to get any on mine. There we go. I'll put the rest on his patties. And it says to continue cooking for another 3 to 4 minutes. So while that's working, I'm going to escape. Because the grease is popping and she's trying to take me out. And we're going to come back over here and prep our patties. We have about 8 more minutes on our fries. So let me just grab a plate. Okay, I had to turn on the vent because my patties are smoking just a smidge. I'll try to speak up so that you can hear me over the sound of that roar in the background. So we're gonna, it tells us to toast our brioche buns. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the time or the patience, and I don't care. So we're just gonna eat them. Eat them as is. Oh, but they're not pre-sliced. Okay, so first I gotta slice these bad boys in half. Yeah, okay. Just a moment, please, while I grab a clean knife and slice these buns in half. Okay, I'm back with my bread knife. See if we can get our buns together. Now I'm supposed to spread barbecue sauce on both sides, and then it goes pork patties, cabbage, and then the top of the bun. So here's our cabbage, And probably going to put that on the bottom, actually. This will be Jason's. I made the burgers themselves really saucy, so probably not to go crazy. Because I don't like soggy bread. You know, if they'd given me the ingredients to make a slaw, like a basic slaw, I think that would have been better. I don't know how I feel about just using plain raw, unseasoned cabbage, but we'll see. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Come on. There we go. All right. I've got 3 more minutes on the potatoes, so let's go ahead and finish off these burgers. There we go. So these are our burgers. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and slice this in half because it's a little untenable for me. See if I can do this without making a mess. Now it wants to fall apart. Stay! I don't have any toothpicks. Perfect. And we've got a minute and a half on our potatoes. So give me just a second. I'm going to check on them. Okay, the potatoes aren't done yet. So whatever. I'm going to try out this burger because I'm starving. Let's see how it turned out. So our barbecue pork burger. That's good. It's really good. That barbecue sauce is my favorite. Oh my goodness. This is good. So I'm gonna leave the fries for like another 5 minutes or so. In the meantime, I'm gonna take Jason his burger so it doesn't get soggy. Just a moment. Okay, so I just polished off my burger. After I got over the initial just like, wow, I'm starving, I would say that it was a 7. I really wish that they'd given me ingredients to make some sort of slaw, something to break up the barbecue sauce, but it was pretty good. These are potatoes. I just took them out the oven. So I'm going to let those cool down, and then Jason and I will be snacking on these. We're a huge fan of potatoes. I'm sure these are going to be pretty good. You know, it's just well seasoned, you know, salted, peppered, sliced up potatoes. I'm sure it'll be fine. So all in all, I would probably give this recipe like a 7, maybe even an 8. No, a 7. 7 out of 10 for the Green Chef Barbecue Pork Cheeseburgers. Again, there needed to be more on the salad to break up like just the overwhelming taste of the barbecue sauce. But that was it. It was probably my only recommendation. Other than that, it was really good. Maybe the 7.5. 7.5. Solid 7.5. I would probably make this again. Yeah. Because I liked it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. This has been Nicole with Honest Try TV. We only have one recipe left, and that is the sesame ginger salmon. So, might try that for dinner. It's already 2 o'clock, so maybe this will be lunch tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, we've got one recipe left in our box. You know what? Psych, I forgot. This is what we ordered in the box. What they actually sent us was a completely different recipe. So they did send the salmon, but that was it. All the other ingredients that should have come in the bag, well, the bag was for a different recipe. It was like kimchi rice, Korean kimchi rice or something. So we contacted Green Chef, told them about the mix-up. They gave us a partial refund for the cost of the one meal and sent us the recipe to make the Korean kimchi rice. So that's what I'll be doing, I guess, in our next video. And I'll see if there's a way for me to incorporate the salmon that they sent in that recipe, since we don't have the ingredients for this one. So more to come on that. All right, guys, talk to you later. Thank you for joining us for another Honest Try review of Green Chef. See you later. Bye-bye.